Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you an easy coconut mac and cheese recipe. I've done coconut rice and peas before, so I thought, okay, why not do coconut mac and cheese? Sounds amazing. Only difference is we'll be using coconut milk, whereas my other mac and cheese we use whole milk. Okay, so in this pot I've got about 5 to 6 cups of macaroni, and I'm going to allow that to boil for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to be checking to see if it's cooked. Then we're going to be draining the water as soon as it is cooked. Okay, so another thing that I must mention is that you must keep stirring your macaroni every now and then, because you really do not want it to stick. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I'm using about 5 cups of macaroni. This is the macaroni that was used, and I'm using about 7 to 8 cups of water. It doesn't matter if it has too much water, because you're going to be draining the excess off anyway. I used about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and basically we're letting this boil for 10 minutes. Alright, so this is about 5 to 6 minutes into the cook time. It's got another 4 to 5 minutes to go. And there you have it, guys. The 10 minutes is up and our macaroni is ready. So it's gonna be time now to drain it off. There we have it, guys, our nicely drained macaroni. Okay, it's still pretty hot. We're gonna go ahead and make our coconut cheese sauce. All right, so to start off with, I'm gonna be going in with some butter, putting about roughly about a tablespoon of butter. All right, and I'm gonna keep my fire on low while I go in with about 2 teaspoons of plain flour. All right, there we go, and we're just gonna allow that to fry. Okay, just make sure everything is nicely mixed and fried for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, now the recipe for this is very similar to my mac and cheese that I made previously. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link in the bio for that, but this one, I think it just jazzes it up a little bit. You know, you always have to get creative in your kitchen. Okay, and what I'm gonna go in and do now is to go in with my coconut milk. Okay, and all we're gonna do is just to basically mix that up. All right, so it's nice and thick and creamy. So for cheese, I'm gonna be using a combination of mature cheddar cheese as well as some grated mozzarella. Something that you possibly don't see all the time, I'm gonna be putting some of my rich green seasoning in here. Okay, and this is a combination of spring onion, some garlic, a little bit of onion. We got some seasoning pepper in there, and like I told you guys, I'm gonna have a recipe for this sometime in the week. It will be up on my channel. All right, so what to do, just mix this up. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with some mozzarella that I have over here, about a cup of mozzarella. Okay, and we're gonna stir that up just so it can start melting up just a bit. Now at this point, you can always go ahead and season up this sauce with a little bit of salt and black pepper, and I'm just putting a little shake of my smoked paprika in there. Okay, and this is about, I'd say about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and it's just gonna really bring everything together. Notice how I put paprika in everything, please don't blame me. All right, and then remember my heat remains on low. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with our cheese. Okay, this is 3 different cheeses. We got some mozzarella, some extra mature cheddar, and some mature cheddar. Okay, put in a handful at a time, and I like to go in with my whisk and just mix everything together. I'm also going with a little all-purpose seasoning, and this is just to season up my sauce just a little bit. Okay, and as you can see, the cheese sauce is so thick and rich. All right, I'm still gonna add in a little bit more cheese in there because I love my mac and cheese to be really cheesy. Although I'm gonna be keeping a bit for the top, of course. I like to have, you know, nice and cheesy mac and cheese. So we're just gonna stir that in, and then it will be ready for us to put in our macaroni, our cooked macaroni. So keep on stirring. Look at this. Ooh. All right, so our cheese sauce is definitely ready. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to go in with our macaroni, and we're gonna add it to the pot. Okay, listen, I just need to get this piece of cheese to cut off. Come on and stop it. See, this is what happens when you want a cheesy macaroni. Now it's stuck to the spoon. Oh gosh. Okay, and then there we have it. Let's go ahead and mix in our macaroni in there. Oopsie, oopsie. Just mix up your macaroni as best as you can into that sauce, and you can go ahead and turn off your fire now because at this point your cheese sauce is all ready to go, so you don't really need it. So just mix it up, and don't mind that you see it's so cheesy. This is how I like it, and I'm sure if you try it, you will definitely love it as well. Okay, so just go on and mix. Looking amazing. Okay, and you can smell the coconut in there, so I literally cannot wait to try it, and it is so cheesy. Okay, so time to go in our baking dish, and we're gonna bake it for 35 to 40 minutes in the oven on 300 degrees, 300 to 350 degrees. So for my cheese, all I did, I went in with a little bit of mixed herbs on the top. Okay, just lightly sprinkle a bit of mixed herbs in there, and then I'm gonna basically just go on and put some on the top of my macaroni because I like it super cheesy. Okay, gonna do the same for here, and this is the same 3 cheeses that were used in the macaroni sauce. Okay, we had some mature cheddar, some mozzarella, and some extra mature cheddar, almost like vintage type of cheese. Okay, so just make sure you cover the top, and for the first time in my life I didn't run out of cheese, so something big is gonna happen today. Okay, and there you have it, guys. Our macaroni and cheese is ready to go into the oven. I went ahead and put some mozzarella pieces on the top, and I sprinkled it with a little bit of mixed herbs as well, the same mixed herbs that I used to season the cheese. This is the mixed herbs that I used. It's made up of marjoram, thyme, parsley, and basil. So ready to go into the oven. I also went in with a bit of smoked paprika on the top as well, and I am gonna be putting that in the oven now. Okay, so a bit of mixed herbs on the top, followed by some smoked paprika, and we're gonna push it into the oven to bake for 40 minutes. Our delicious coconut mac and cheese is ready. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next one.